Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm back with another segment of December Daily. Let's get it done in January. And we had the cover is ready and dry, so we'll be able to work with that. The inside is in. And this is my own personal December Daily. And so I may actually do some shortcuts to get it done. And one of the shortcuts I am going to do is I should go ahead and divide these out into like 5 or 6 signatures. I'm not going to. I totally don't want to have to go through the struggle of reorganizing all the pages so that the right kind of paper is on the right page. So if you've watched the other videos, you know that I have a key that I'm using to as to what goes on what day. So yeah, so I did, after going through it, I wanted to add a couple of things. First of all, I have, here it is, wrong one. I have made an acetate for the first page. This is a copy of a vintage doily that I have that was my great aunt Loretta's. You remember Loretta? She's part of the Romantic Valentine collection. And so I want to add it here to this front page. However, I don't really like it on that. Oh, I do like it on that though. So I think I'm going to go ahead and switch the pages. I need to look at the key just to make sure that there wasn't a specific reason why I have green. Okay. And I think we're okay if I switch those out. Because the other thing I thought I could do is, if that didn't work, I could turn it over. But I think I like this green for the front. Okay, so we will have this, like this. Okay, and so that will be my cover page. So it's the first page that you see when you come inside. I'm going to go ahead and I am just folding it in half. Now this is acetate that my dad has given me from his business. He is a draftsman, designs houses and office buildings, does remodeling, that kind of stuff. And also had a graphics business connected to his business for many, many years. So as he goes through and gets rid of stuff, he always gives it to me. Yay! I am very happy about that. Okay, so I think I'm going to go through and just do a couple more things, and then I'm going to come back and I want to cut some borders. I think I want to cut a border on this page here, and or I might cut this down, and anyway, I'm gonna do something with this. So the next thing I have is, remember way back in July when I showed you how to do the painting the holly? Well, I wanted to add this envelope into my December Daily, and I thought that on this, actually, we'll go to this one. Oh, and then I took the original first page, and I put it here in the center of this signature. So we still have it. It's still in the book. This one is more like tissue paper. It's very, very fragile. And so I've put it in here. Okay. Those are our New Year's pages. Here it is. I wanted to add this. I'm going to add it here. So it's going to go in front of the embossed charger plate. By the way, Michael's has these same charger plates. However, they're painted, but they're the same charger plate like I use, like I emboss and use in my books. So they are painted like pink and white, and they're in the Easter section. So I'm going to add this here. I like with this little flip over it. I like that look, the 3-layered look. And then on this side, I went ahead and I rounded the envelope so that it will be a tuck spot over here, but it kind of looks like this. So if this wasn't already so bulky, I probably would add some lace, sew it on there, but this book is already bulky before we've even started adding stuff. So I'm going to take these out so that, because they're going to end up getting glued into the book. I just wanted to make sure they were in here to make sure that we didn't lose them. Okay, so now we also have this cute card or envelope that I got, and I wanted to add this into this section. So going through, I liked this look, but let's see, maybe or this. Yeah, there we go. That's what it is. Okay, so like the other envelope, this is going to become a tuck spot. I like that it's going to be here. And then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 little spot. And I think that that will be awesome. So, okay, so we've done that. I do also have a card that I wanted to add, but I can't figure out where I should put it. So I think we're going to come back and it'll end up like in a pocket or something, rather than messing with it now. Okay, so let's go back to this cover page and get into the drawer with the border, with some of the border punches. I have a lot of border punches. I don't know that I have anything that's like real Christmassy. I have a fall one with fall leaves, but I don't think I have a Christmas one. That's that one. Okay, yeah, those are our choices today. I don't know where the other ones would be. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take off my acetate cover. I'm going to pull my other stuff out here. And let's see. I think we'll go ahead and go with this one. Kind of looks like leaves. I'm going to start closer to the top. Or no, I'm going to start closer to the bottom because then I'll be able to see the... Okay. So there's that. Sorry about my head blocking. Come down here. Then we'll go back up. We just line up the... Wow. There we go. I'm like, the silver is turning like white. I can't tell if I'm on it or not. There we go. Silver, silver, silver. glare is like really hard to work with. This angle. Gosh, I don't usually have this much trouble. Or do I? You want to be on though, because otherwise you end up not on. Like that. Oh well, it's my book, right? Okay, so there is my border, and then on the back, this one will go with off. So we have a couple of borders there, and then this, pull this out. Whoop, that one will totally lose the, so this one needs some cutting down. So that one, you end up with a little bit of a, you know what, go like that. Turn that into a pocket. Ends up very red on the next page. What do we have for a second? Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on to this one. I like this punch. Well, heck, you know, sometimes you just gotta go with it. It's different. Oh boy. Check it out. We can go back in and recut them. The cool thing about these punches. Okay. And let's see, we have this one. I think this one will just cut it down. The center ones were too long, so I'm cutting it because they were actually too long. So I'll just go in and cut a little bit off of it. There we go. Okay, so coming in to the center, and it was like that. And then this went inside of that. Okay, I'm going to let that one go and then we'll fix it. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so next, we'll go pull that out. We'll do this one. I haven't had this one very long. I guess that would make, I think it's the newest of all of them that I have. But most of them I bought on really good sales. And then I have some really nice flower ones, and I got those. They're Martha Stewart, and I got those on HSN on the clearance, and it was like the three or four different punches, and it was crazy reasonable. It was like $20 for 3 or 4 of them. So one of the deep Martha Stewart punches, I saw it on Amazon for $50-something. Deep meaning it goes in quite a bit. I was like, holy macaroni and cheese. That's crazy. But the cool thing about punches is they, I mean, when you use them, it's about now, you know. Oh. Went too far in. Almost not enough room to work with this basket having to be there to tell me how far I can be, so I don't mess up the frame. So there, that one is punched. And it was from the center, with this being the very center. And then let's punch this blue one. And I'm putting part of the book or the signature on one side and part on the other side, so it makes it easier to remember where it's supposed to go when it goes back in. Let's see, which one did we do? We did that one, so we'll do this one in the front of the book. See, you shouldn't see any white through it. Okay. So there's that one. Looks really cool from this side. Looks like lace. Okay. And we're going to need it one more time in the, and then we'll use this one. It's different. Okay, so and then I'm just going to cut the ends so that the little thing isn't hanging off, and then we'll put the book back together. There and there. So that's the second signature, and now it has some border punches in it, and now the last signature. And let's see, start with Santa. Oh, totally missed it. And you could save these little funny little hexagon things and use them in a shaker. They would be kind of cute in a little shaker pocket. I'm not going to. I know you're shocked. I'm not gonna save something. Okay, so there's that one. Again, we'll cut those little end pieces. And then, now you could like run a ribbon through that. Would be kind of cute. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. And then, let's see. Go with the loop-de-loop one. You know what though, this is the last page, so I don't want to do the loop-de-loop because it's a little more fragile. I think we'll use the lace. There we go. So, we're working on the December daily, and then what type of projects would you like to see me working on? You know, I do all the different kinds of things. I have a couple things I need to make for some swaps, and so that will be hopefully coming soon. But what types of things would you like to see? Okay, there's that one. And I just don't think I want to mess that up. I don't know how well we can try it. We can try it. We'll use this one. Okay. Yeah, not happening. Okay, so we will be cutting this or ripping it. Ripping is always a good alternative in my stuff. Okay, so yeah, well, at least we know, right? At least we know. So this is going to go inside here, and this is going to go inside here. Oh, we could do this side. We could do this. We'll do this paper. Okay, gotta move this. The reason you move it is because it's moving my paper. Okay. So this, again, this one didn't cut super well either. I have not had any trouble with the scrapbook paper. So I'm thinking it's that type of paper problem. Okay, so you guys can get put away. Works better if you put stuff away, because then when you need to find it, it's where it's supposed to be, right? Okay, so into the trash can you all go. Okay, so we've added some borders into here, and let's see, next we can go ahead and I'm going to cut this pocket on both sides. I'm going to cut it down. Okay. Cutting the pocket down. Okay, get in here straight, cut. Okay, and I'd like to know, what other kind of videos would you like to see? What part of the processes of the different paper crafts and crafting are you questioning or would like to see? There we go. So we'll just use that. I think it was in there like this. Okay. So that's the pocket in that one. Yeah, I feel much better about that. Much better. Okay. Now this one still has Christmas tree stuff coming out. I think we'll go ahead and we'll cut it. So this is the center. I was looking at it going, maybe I don't have to. But you know what? I can use these strips as paper ribbons like we did in the 1800 ladies. Even though that was actual ribbon, we can go ahead and use paper ribbons. Okay. There we go. So that's the center of the first signature. Right there. Christmas trees. Boom. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Okay, don't like this. Okay. Houston, we have a problem. This is the one that I said I would be okay with, but I'm not because it's actually crooked. So we're going to cut it off. We might use it somewhere in the book. Yeah, it was a little bit off. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get the punch back out. We'll use this one. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we won't be crooked because it is the front. You don't want the front crooked. Hopefully we've left, oops, did you see that? Did you see what I almost did? That's pretty silly. Almost did it again. Okay, line you up. Oh, much better. Okay. Okay, so we have this to come over. And do we want it? Let's see. Okay, it can come like this. Okay, so there, I like that. I like it. And we're just going to make, this is going to be all one page, I think. And then I might put something on here with stickers. Maybe put a picture of us here underneath it or on top. So I like that. I would like to add a border punch here as well. Do I want to add a border punch? Or do I want to add some lace? No, I want to add a border punch because then it'll look like lace, and then it'll have this red as the third piece. I like that. It's kind of fun when you get to work on your own stuff. Doesn't happen around here very often anymore. I need to do more of that. I'm gonna be starting a series very soon. So how many of you like to scrapbook or would like to learn how to scrapbook? Actual scrapbooking. And how many like Project Life? How many would like to see some Project Life tutorials and things? I am planning to start a Throwback Thursday. When I was thinking about my parents evacuating for the fire in Ojai, and then when I got back and saw how they took their pictures out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have all those pictures that are up in that, they're up in a closet, okay? They're literally like up in a closet. Boxes and boxes of pictures. And of course, these pictures are 20, 25, 30 years old. And the thing about pictures from 30 years ago is when you took pictures and you took them in, you got everything. So you took more pictures, or I did. I took more pictures so that I would have, you know, so I would get a good picture. And so I have more, you would have more pictures. And the other thing, so there's boxes of pictures, but really for a single event, there might only be 3 or 4 pictures that need to be, something needs to be done with them. So I'm going to start doing that. So on Thursdays, I am going to be doing Throwback Thursday. It will start next week or possibly the first week of February. And the other thing that I'm going to incorporate is Project Life, because I need to get my pictures in. I need to be doing, you know, my usual documenting. So I will be doing some Project Life, and I'm going to probably incorporate it more like now, because I'm going to do enough journals. Okay, I'm going to do enough journal stuff because of the orders and making and the projects and things. So there will be Project Life. There will be the Throwback Thursday, which will literally be me doing layouts, scrapbook layouts from pictures from literally Throwback Thursday. I'm going to go ahead and switch this up and make the pocket this way because I like the way that looks better than seeing the pocket. And I don't think I want it. Well, I could cut it down though, because then yeah, I'm gonna cut it down. That makes more sense. You get color on both pages. Duh. So I'm cutting another pocket. So anyway, stay tuned for Project Life. Throwback Thursday will be regular scrapbooking. Occasionally it might be in a junk journal because I might take an event and put a whole entire event in its own little booklet. Especially since some of these things are, you know, eventually these would go to my kids probably. And so like Sean and his trip to New York, or his trip to New Orleans, you know, those might go into a book. But I've got to get them done. I've got to get them done. So, you don't like Project Life. You don't like junk journals. You don't like flip books. But you still want to be subscribed to my channel. I will continue to make sure that main thing is in the title. Okay, so what I'm working on will be in the title, so you will know by looking at the title of the video what you're going to be watching and whether you want to watch it or not. And but do know, like on my project life, I am kind of a little bit over the top. Yeah, like everything else, I embellish. I make embellishments. I do flips and pockets and all kinds of fun stuff in my project life. And project life, pocket scrapbooking very much could be a part of junk journaling, because if you used like a photo pocket, and you can make a shaker card in it, and you know, if you have a piece of ephemera that you don't want to glue but you want people to see it, a pocket page is an excellent way to be able to display those special things. So you might want to watch the project life even if you're a junk journal because of that. So yeah, just so you know. Okay, so I like this much better. Christmas is way out here. Okay, so what will we look like when we're together? This is what we look like. That's with no lace in it yet. It's going to get some lace in it, and that will be the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you have a moment, take the time and answer those questions. Let me know what you would really like to see. Find something to celebrate every day. Whoop. That's my sweater. It's purple today. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.